Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing EM wants for headphones I'm wearing for her adorable child. This is not my original post. Well, this is not my post. I asked if I could use it for a YouTube video by, well, I won't say his name because I don't know if he would want that. So I'm going to ask him after the video's made if he wants his username, to be shown. I'll just put it in the comments or something. So, let's just get right into this. You guys have probably already read the first 5 lines. A little backstory: this happened about 4 years ago in the terminal of an airport. I was waiting for my flight from Moscow to London. I own a over-the-head headphones called Blue Ant. It's a small company in the US, and they do have pretty good quality for the price. I think I was listening to a song from Fall Out Boy. Don't judge me, it was 2015, and it's important to the story. Now for the story. I was just sitting there in the very uncomfortable seats, waiting to board. It's about 45 minutes till we start boarding, so about 50 minutes until the coach can board. Yeah, these like cut off for sentences, but just gonna give a little review after each little part. So this sounds like every normal entitled parent story, except EK is gonna surprise you, like he did with me. I just had switched songs to Fall Out Boy and I felt a tap on the back of my shoulder. I turned around to see who it was. I thought it was a friend, that's why. I turned around and it was a kid. He wasn't bad in this story, and he was around 6 or 7. He says, "What are you listening to?" I'll just do a voice, and if you guys don't like the voice, won't do it for the next video, and I'll just say, the kid says something like that. "What are you listening to?" It's Fall Out Boy. They're really good. A really good band, and I would recommend it. I smile really awkwardly. "Can I please listen?" "It might be hard because it won't fit on you." "It's okay, I can hold it." My heart sank because he didn't throw any tantrum, he just thought of a way to do it. So yeah, the kid is actually super innocent, and I like these stories where the kid is just so innocent, it's ridiculous, and it's just the parent. Or I think there was one instance where it was the kid and not the parent, because the kid's aunt spoiled him. Okay, but I'm only going to play a little bit of a song because this one has a few no-no words. "It's okay. Mommy and Daddy say no-no words to each other all the time." What a household. I put the headphones on him, turn on the music and lower the volume so I don't hurt his ears. Once the music starts playing, he gets a smile from ear to ear. I actually get a small tear in my left eye. I can't cry out of right. Once the music ends and I take off the headphones from his head, and he says, thank you for letting me listen to your music," he gives me a big hug that barely wraps around my arms. You ask nicely, and good things happen when you ask nicely. Okay, so far, I think the kid is just like super affectionate, super kind, doesn't want any troubles, and he's just curious about this Fall Out Boy song. I've never really been a fan of Fall Out Boy, so I didn't know there was no words, swear words, if you didn't know by now. I was trying not to cry. Oh yeah, and one more thing, no offense, but how can you not cry out of your right eye? That does not make sense. I don't know if it's a disability or something. I was trying not to cry. He lets go and runs off to assume where his parents are. Why would you leave a child unattended, especially in an airport? Here's where things get interesting. About 15 minutes after the first encounter with the kid, the EM has a death grip on the child. She is visibly hurting the kid because the kid was making sounds and trying to get out of it. They both walk up to me and EM gets my attention by her snapping at me right in front of my face. It was exactly like when someone is asking for the waiter or waitress because they aren't being served fast enough. It gets my attention. I take off my headphones and tell her this. Is there something you need from me?" Yes, there was only one last word. So far, I instantly knew where this is going the first time I read this. So basically, she's like abusing her child, and she's gonna be one of those Karens who just says, don't tell me how to raise my kid. They don't all say that, but they think it. And excuse my phone because it just has this problem with it that I cannot solve, and it's actually annoyed me. The kid must have told his mother where he was. Can I get those headphones? No, but you can let go of your kid. You are visibly hurting him. I will do no such thing. Give me those headphones. No, they are mine and I paid for them with my own money. Therefore, it's my property and I can do whatever I want with it. This seemed to really make her mad. Give me your headphones, or my son won't be happy. I bet your son will be even more happy if you just let him go. Okay, she obviously does not want to let her kid go. And I've just noticed that this guy's punctuation is not very good. Literally, he's missed every single possible full stop and question mark. But he's used his commas pretty well. Oh yeah, this is also clean, so like, kids can watch it, because I'm not going to swear. I'm not much of a swearer. And whenever I try to do this seems to pee her off even more. Yeah, I'm yelling again. I deserve those headphones, and you don't, because I'm a parent. This entire subreddit in a nutshell. I was confused, so I didn't even logic out her logic in this situation. I responded with this. This was a mistake. No, and that's final. I will not give up or even sell them to you or, matter of fact, to anyone else. She then does a stereotypical lunge forward and tries to grab them off my head. So what I did was dodge out of the way. She ends up breaking her nose on the seat, or what it looks like, because she threw herself so violently. I tried to laugh at her, how stupid is this? So not only is she entitled, but she is also violent, and she just gets aggressive whenever she wants to. And I'm still confused by... I don't even know what this means. I couldn't even logic out her logic. I don't know if that's a real sentence, but I'm going to take it as it is. As she gets up, she yells, "This man punched me and broke my nose." I just facepalmed with a shake in my head for how stupid she sounded. I responded with this. I didn't do that because there are cameras all around this place, and as well are large numbers of witnesses that will be on my side. So I would just walk away and forget it's ever happened. She storms off with her big middle finger so everyone can see while pointing it at me as she yells her words, "F you, C-word." I guess a takeaway is that if you ask nicely, you might actually get what you asked for. Yeah, well, this lady definitely got what she asked for. She asked to get a broken nose, or whatever it looked like to you. But this is pretty much the end of the story. Hope you guys enjoyed. I probably will be doing more of these if I can get permission, because I don't like stealing other people's stories without them knowing. Because I don't want to steal like an entitled person. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!